everyone, and welcome to Fall Semester 2020. The opening to this semester looks very different. The all-university meeting consists of this video and a series of Zoom town halls that we'll schedule after classes get off to a good start. We are avoiding large events. For convocation and orientation, we made a welcome video, and students will be engaged in a number of activities in smaller groups. And for the first time in many years, we will not gather for the university picnic. All of this and more, of course, is in place to reduce exposure to the virus that has upended so many aspects of our lives. I want to begin by thanking all of you who worked all summer long to make this semester safer. The Healthy Bulldog Task Force, we had discussions with faculty and staff all summer long. We worked with public health and our medical community, and we created extensive protocols for every area of the campus. Offices, residence and dining halls, classrooms, every area. And all of the protocols are available for you on the website. I urge you to read through, especially the section on frequently asked questions and the training PowerPoint. These will be available to you, and they're good reminders. Even if you have read our entire document, which is probably about 60 pages at this point, read through the frequently asked questions and the training PowerPoint. So, some good news. On August 6th, we learned that we would have a great boost in resources for testing, contact tracing, and mitigation of the spread of the virus. We are going to receive $1,175,000 from the Federal CARES Act, which is being awarded to us by Governor Bulldog to fund testing, contact tracing, and mitigation. And the focus first will be on those who are symptomatic, and when possible, the system will expand to sentinel and even surveillance testing. We've been told that the state now has the capacity to provide sufficient testing for the entire system with effective turnaround times for the results. We're working with public health, community health, and Barrett Hospital personnel to best use these dollars to increase our community's capacity to test, trace, quarantine, and isolate. And we're meeting daily with our colleagues in the Montana University system to coordinate these efforts. We plan to hire a COVID testing coordinator to work with these colleagues and our medical community to use these dollars as effectively as possible, including, again, training additional contact tracers. And we'll keep you informed as these efforts progress. These resources are awarded just as we're preparing to begin the semester, so it is challenging to gear this up, but we are doing so as quickly as possible with great enthusiasm from our community partners. For those of you just returning to campus, you'll see that things look a little different. We moved student life offices to the Student Union building in order to free up room in Davis Hall for isolation housing should students become ill. There will be 16 rooms available. We converted the gym at the north end of Business and Technology into a separate dining hall for the Montana Youth Challenge Academy in order to decrease the rush and density during meal times. And we've located outdoor classroom areas for those who choose to move outside during good weather. And you may have also seen in the news that although our players will continue to train and practice, we will not have a football season this fall. As with all of the conferences, there is still a possibility of a shortened spring season. Weather, of course, in Montana makes this a challenge, but our athletic directors are working to see what's possible. Volleyball has moved to the spring, and cross country will continue this fall. I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the initiatives that we decided early on during this pandemic, that we would do everything we could to continue. Because they're the pieces that are sort of larger, more big picture initiatives, and they are designed to keep us moving forward and thriving no matter what comes our way. We did great work on the strategic plan last year. We had a wonderful steering committee of faculty, staff, students, and community members who did great work themselves and also convened a number of town halls. And the progress on that strategic plan was held up when we went to remote learning back in the spring. But we will resume that just as soon as we get the semester started and hope to finish it sometime early this fall. As you know, we are in the quiet phase of a capital campaign, and it's called the Experience Run campaign, because the overarching goal of that campaign is to take the great work that's been done on this campus to create and build Experience One for our students, and to take it even further. So the campaign is in the quiet phase, as I said. We will be announcing many more details and the whole scope of the campaign later this semester, but I do want to share some great news, and that is that we have had wonderful responses to this campaign, even during this health crisis. We received recently a $250,000 gift to bolster the fund for Experience One. And you'll be hearing more about that and how to apply to receive funds to create special and enhanced opportunities for experiential learning for students. So we're very excited about how the campaign has been going. We have had budget meetings all summer, and I want you to know that once the census is complete, once we know where our enrollment is and have more information, we'll give you a thorough update on the budget. So that is after the 15th day of classes. Just a couple of more things. I wanted to make sure, and I'm saying this just about every day at every opportunity that I have, the success of our return to on-campus operations, and indeed the health of our host community, are dependent on each member of the university community following all of the health and safety protocols and continuing to be vigilant and adaptive. Finally, I think we all know that this has been a challenging summer for each of us. It has been demanding and difficult, and I greatly appreciate the way so many of you have pitched in and worked together to help. I've appreciated your probing questions and opinions and persistence in the face of continual uncertainty. I appreciate our neighbors and friends in the community who have told me they are rooting for us. And I'm confident that we, as a community, will do the work we all believe in, the work of creating educational opportunities for our students, no matter what shape or form they may need to take. Again, thank you all, and be well.